We've got one final cruise that we're featuring right now, which is Azamara, and I know Keith has said some amazing things about this company. This is an all-inclusive, it's of the highest standards, and on this one, it's your chance to visit Singapore and, of course, the Far East. So, Keith, Azamara, I've not cruised with Azamara yet.
A fantastic company. You know, they pride themselves on port-intensive cruises, really giving you a wonderful, immersive time in the ports. They tend to stay longer than most other companies, so you really get a chance to experience the full feeling of the actual.
And are they always smaller, more intimate ships?
Oh, they are. Yeah, Journey and of course Quest, 30,000 tons, only just under 700 guests,
really?
And you've got over 400 crew. So a great balance of crew to guest ratio. You really are looked after. The food on board is exquisite. I really enjoyed my food on there. Anything to do with the fish, I just absolutely, it melted in my mouth. You've got so much else on there as well. Great different restaurants like Prime Sea, their state restaurant. A good selection of entertainment all the way through. But the ships themselves just have this wonderful, classy kind of feel with a great intimacy. So wherever you are in the ship, you never feel too crowded. You always feel like you can sit back and you can relax.
Lovely.
And there's a great choice of different options.
But you don't have to dress up every night or anything
no,
like that?
No. In fact, the dress, the dress code's minimal in that sense. It's kind of like suggested attire.
You often find that the more luxurious the liners are, the more kind of casual and relaxed
Absolutely,
it is.
yeah, because people exercise common sense. You know, so obviously, don't walk into the dining room in a G-string. That's probably not a good idea. Do you know what I mean? But apart from that, you're all right.
I don't think I'd ever do that.
I wasn't talking about you personally.
No, I'm going to say. Anyway, let's show you your great itinerary. We're flying over to Singapore, and you're going to be here 2 nights in a 5-star hotel. And Singapore, again, I've never been there, Keith, but you always say you love the Far East, don't you?
I do love the Far East. Singapore's great, of course. So much to see here. Wonderful, again, melting pot of cultures. It was, of course. The whole place was founded by the East India Company, by Stamford Raffles, and that's why you've got the wonderful Raffles Hotel, which is still there, with the famous Long Bar, birthplace of the Singapore Sling, where you go in there, have the sling, and then you chuck your nuts on the floor and swig the wonderful cocktail. It's a great experience. The Jurong Bird Park, one of the world's largest walk-in aviary. It's absolutely incredible. You've got loads of things to see, architecture and sculpture all around the city. And Orchard Road with amazing shopping. And again, it was called Orchard Road because in the old days it used to be full of orchards through there. But now the orchards are these wonderful boutique hotels and restaurants. And that place, go back one if you can. Just go back one. There's a fantastic, you see that picture, the Marina Bay Sands. You can see it there, like the ship on top of those 3 skyscrapers.
And I never spotted that before, but yeah.
It took 3 months to raise that up. And they sat it on the top. It's got beaches in there, it's got a swimming pool, it's got bars. I've sat up the top there and looked out over the whole of Singapore, and it's an absolutely stunning thing to do, day or night.
I will definitely do that when I visit.
Really good.
And we are going to arrange, by the way, we are going to arrange a free Singapore by night tour, aren't we, as well, Kate?
Exactly, which is great. I mean, the city lights up beautifully by night. Great chance to explore.
So, that's the start of your fantastic holiday. Then, of course, you're transferred to port and you embark the Azamara Journey for a 12-night cruise.
Yeah, Belawan is your first port of call in Indonesia. And again, during the Dutch colonial days, this developed into an important commercial hub. You've got a lot of those colonial buildings still standing. You've also got a grand mosque with these fantastic black domes. If you go out, of course, around there, some wonderful, wonderful things to see, including this stunning waterfall here, the Two Colours waterfall. Again, just filled with lush virgin rainforest. You can go out to, one of my favourite things to do here is the Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre. And this is a great chance to go out and basically they bring them back in, the ones that have been either hunted or hurt, or down, and then they rehabilitate them and then reintroduce them into the wild. And you can go and actually, kind of, well, I say you can't sit down and have a cup of tea with them, but you can, you can certainly interact with them. It's incredible. Lake Toba as well is a great thing to go and do, but I'll move on because we've got a lot to get in. Next, you're going over to Phuket, which is in Thailand. Again, this is in the floating, sparkling waters of the Andaman Sea, palm fringed white sand beaches, gorgeous, gorgeous place. It's a nirvana for water sports, golfers as well, championship courses. You've got all these watch-along, great temples, and you've got, of course, the Koh Phi Phi Islands as well that you see there. Part of the beach was filmed out around Koh Phi Phi. The big thing here, of course, is going to the Phang Nang Bay, which is a fantastic, it's the James Bond Island all around there as well. You can go out, the famous, I think it's the Man with the Golden Gun, I can't remember what it is. That's where the beach is filmed. There's another one that's slightly over, but it's in this whole area, the Phang Nang Bay, which is absolutely stunning.
And then we're making our way over to Colombo, aren't we?
Yeah, Sri Lanka, fantastic. Really beautiful white beaches, again, lush tropical rainforest, fragrant gardens, and again, these wonderful elephants. And again, great temples that you can go and enjoy. You can go and, in fact, take in the village life on a bicycle, which is some lovely bicycle tours, and go through to an elephant orphanage.
Yeah.
Really stunning.
I can't wait.
And of course, if you're in Colombo, you've got to take home some tea, because, of course, the famous Ceylon tea.
Of course,
so, yeah,
of course. Where next then, Keith?
Cochin in India. Stunning. This is great. I mean, I want to say about this place is it's an amazing place to go and visit because you've got, you can actually sail through the backwaters, a network of rivers and streams and canals. You just saw some of it there. This is known as the Venice of the East. And it's absolutely gorgeous with colonial architecture plus the kind of modern Southeast Asian film and little temples of incense pouring out. Also, the big thing here is you're going to have that As Amazing evening. And when every Azamara cruise, they throw one of these in. It was started by their president. It's a free, the whole ship goes off. This is for free, this is all included, and they take you off. And this one's going to be the culture and traditions of Kerala. A painted elephant's going to come and meet you. And there's going to be, you can stroll the green lawns and the marketplace featuring tea and toddy shops. There's going to be astrologers there, potters, cane weavers. There'll be fantastic dancers coming in costume and makeup for you. You'll see martial arts demonstrations. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning evening.
I mean, this really is, I think you'll agree, a trip of a lifetime. And one final stop, Mumbai, at the end. I think we're overnight here, is that right?
That's right, overnight in Mumbai, of course. This is the home of Bollywood, city of stark contrasts, modern towers of steel next to, of course, the kind of crowded streets and things like Dhobi Ghat, which is basically where the whole city does its laundry. But this is done in stone basins that's been there for hundreds of years. I've been to Dhobi Ghat. You must do it. It's absolutely incredible. It's completely eye-opening. Then you can go through to the National Gandhi Museum, head out to the Taj Mahal, or head out to the Elephant Caves. You'll see there the Gateway of India nearby as well, where all the troops used to march in during the days of the colonial empire. Incredible place.
And then, of course, you finally disembark in your flight back to the UK. I think you'll agree, an amazing finish to the show. There she is, the Azamara Journey. And the price this afternoon, bear in mind this is all inclusive. It's luxury beyond belief. A price there of £2,499 per person.